Hey folks, good morning. Today is Wednesday, I believe. I'm not sure what day of the week it is. Today's Wednesday, April 16th, which is my son's birthday. Was my son's birthday. He's no longer with us, but he would be 35 today. I'll show you what I got going on. Been real busy. Let me turn this around. All right, I've been clearing, so I've cleared all of this. I got to move this big pile. All of this is cleared. You can see where I've been putting all the trees. All of that out there. I cleared a bunch of new stuff, and I'm having to water it. We don't have enough. Our well is not strong enough to push water back here. You can't run a sprinkler on it, but for just a few minutes before it runs out of water. So I had to make a setup. This setup right here, I don't want to get too close because I have the generator going and it's very loud. I'll explain to you what I've done. These tanks are 275 gallon totes. Kim found them on Facebook store for $50. So went and got them. I cleaned them out real well. The back one's full of water. The front one's getting down real low right now. But I filled both of them up, and then I plumbed them to a water sprinkler pump right there from Harbor Freight. And I put our old generator on the back. Got everything plumbed together. I'll walk up closer. It'll be loud, but I'll show you what I've done. You can see the valve right here. That one's open, and the water level, where is the water level? Right there. So it's not long, I'm gonna have to switch tanks. There's the other one. I did put compression unions in it, 2 of them, so I can take this off and move it off the trailer without having to cut anything. There's the water sprinkler. I've got a faucet here, got a faucet there. Right now I'm running that sprinkler way down there. There's another one about 70 foot past that one to water in that far end. And then I just move, they're T-post sprinkler heads. I'll shut the pump off and I'll move it to this head, fire the pump back up, and I'm running 2 at a time. The other one's over here. I've cleared down that stretch back there also. This right here is just a little tiny island from here to there, about 20 foot wide, and I'm going to be clearing that out. These T-posts you see in the ground here and here. Here's one, there's another one there. That's for putting the sprinklers on. But this is what I had to come up with in order to be able to water everything out here. I hooked it up on the tractor. Let me come out of zoom. I hooked it up on the tractor. I moved about 50 feet and it broke my tongue. It folded my tongue in half. One of these tanks is almost 2,400 pounds when it's full of water, and it was just too much weight forward of the axle, 4,600 pounds, and it broke my tongue. So I had to run a pipe through it, and anyway, I had to jerry-rig the tar out of it, and the tractor will barely lift it when it's full. But I'm running it for 15 minutes per area, and I have to do this every day until this seed will germinate and sprout and get a root in it. I'm just hoping that it works. Last year, all the seed burned up. I waited too late. But anyhow, this takes a few hours to get this done. Then we have to go over to the other house and get our things out of the shed that's over there. Hopefully we'll be closing on that house here soon, and we'll be out from under that thing. We got taxes due on it, and taxes due here, and we just haven't been able to take care of any of them. But anyhow, hope all of you are doing well. I have not been doing any filming. This is the first time I brought the camera out of the bag. There's my camera bag. It's the first time in probably over a week that I've done any filming at all. It's just been really, really hectic, really busy. Let me get this water swapped over right quick. This one's about out. once I run that one down, that's full way up here. Once I run it down, then I'll open this one back up to get that last 20 gallons out or whatever's in it. Anyhow, I can walk around a little bit now and show you a little better. I've still got to get all these roots. While the sprinklers run, I'm picking up all the roots that the disc harrow chopped up. If you guys remember, it used to be woods all right here. All this was woods, and I cleared all of this, cleared some more over here, and then started pushing that direction over there. And down at the far end, way down there, I've got to push all of that this way. You can see all the trash that was in the woods over here. I've been moving stuff out of the woods with the tractor, pushing it in the hole, and then we got to burn it. I've had to pull a few things out that cannot be burned, but the stuff that can, we'll burn it, then we'll go through it and sort the metal and the glass, and then all we have to haul off to the dump is just those things. But this is all I have left to clear right here is this one little section. I'm going to try to save the holly tree in there. There's a holly and one oak that I want to save. The oak is on that other side over there. I used to have the tower stand, the one that was laying on its side, used to be up there in the big pipes. The tower stand is here now. I moved it down here. I moved the pipes way down there with the tractor. I've just got to move this sprinkler to this post. I don't have enough hose to reach it right where I'm at, but I'll catch this one. This will water this last little bit, and I move this little island here, and then I'm going to start bringing this back to the tree line, the big pines. I'll clear this. I'm going to go back that way about another 50 foot maybe, and then I'm going to go that way at the end of that field way down there. I'm going to try to push it about another 70 to 80 foot further in. I want to leave a wood buffer between what I've cleared. Oh, water got wet. I'm gonna try to leave a buffer between what I've got cleared in the property line. This oak tree right here and that one, I'm gonna save these two. But all this other stuff is gonna go except for the holly and those two oaks. Anyhow, I hope everyone's doing well. I just wanted to kind of touch base, let you guys know we are doing okay. It's been absolute chaos getting this going, getting it together. We've had so much go on, so much has happened, and I had to try to remember what I was working on something. Oh, the tractor. My battery got to where it wouldn't start, and so I put my charger on it, and it ran for about 2 minutes and said it was fully charged. And so I took my terminals loose to where I could clean them, thinking it was a bad connection, and the positive post on the battery, the lead post that sticks out of the battery, was broken. You could spin it like a top. It would just spin freely. So I disconnected it, took it to Walmart, and got another battery on a credit card. Came home, went to install it, and then I busted the terminal on the right side, the positive terminal. I broke it. So I had to drive another half hour north of us to get to the Walmart, northwest. Got up there, got the battery, terminals, came back, replaced that terminal. Then I broke the cable going from the starter to the terminal. So then I had to go back, get another cable, and I had the wrong ends. It's been a nightmare. But I had spent 200 and something miles traveling to Chipley, to Fountain, to Youngstown, and to Mariana, just getting parts to where I could get the battery installed. I mean, it has been a train wreck. Getting water out here, tore the trailer up, and anyway, it is what it is. That's my luck. That's how things happen. but I'm alive. We're getting her done. I'm just hoping to get some grass out here, pasture for the goats, because you can see all the trees that are in the goat pen. Let me zoom in. You can see what's left of all the trees in here, just inside the pen. That's the trees that I took from out here, all out in here, when I was clearing with a tractor. I dug the trees up, and while they were alive, the trees were alive, and all these out here, I dropped them over the fence with a tractor for the goats, and they just cleaned them off. So now I've got to come in here, I got to bring the tractor in there with the grapple, and I got to pick all of them trees up, and they'll go in that big pile back there. And then once we get everything cleared, then I'll start moving dirt, putting dirt on that pile. That's what this pile is. It's about 4 foot high with trees and brush, and then I covered it another 2 foot with dirt, and we got watermelons planted around it. And I'll do the same on the back one. So over time, as the trees in that pile decompose, it'll make a nice little area we can grow melons and pumpkins for the goats. Did you guys see how much they cleared them off? And all of this stuff was alive. Hey, Belle. She got real sick last week. We didn't think she was gonna make it. She stopped eating, and we had to give her, Kim gave her some shots and some other medicine, and we got her back doing to herself. But she's been with us since 2013. The end of 2013, we got her. She's an old girl. Right, guys, y'all have an amazing day. I love you all. God bless you, and I'll certainly see you very, very soon. Be kind, be well, be blessed. We'll see you down the road. Bye-bye.